Hi everyone, how are you today? Well, as you can see, I'm not there physically because I'm in Guadalajara trying to adopt semestre E for next semester. So we have to come to go to Guadalajara and deal with all the details of the adoption signatures, if we are fit as parents and everything. So this is one thing. The other thing is that, well, don't go because we have a lot of things to do today since we moved the delivery date for a week later. I mean, a week earlier. So we need to work today. The second thing is that one of you asked me last class why we weren't doing implementation plan or an improvement plan instead of a spin-off. And so I talked to him and clarified the whole things, but I think it's necessary for me to actually tell you everything. So one of the struggles of every family business is the succession. Who's going to follow the steps of the parent once he's gone or when he's unable to run the business? And generally, if it's a family business, this task goes into the kids, the daughters and sons of the partner. And there can be three scenarios. The first scenario is that the kids say no. None of them want the business, so the owner has to either close it or sell it. Sad thing. And the second scenario is that one of the kids decided that yes, I can take care of the business, and the other kid said, okay, no, thank you. But eventually that leads to problems with the siblings. Why are you doing this? Where's my money? Etc. 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 So we're not going to get into that in this class. That is something for another class, maybe. And the third option is that the all the kids decided that okay, yes, we want to work with the parent, with the father or the mother of the company, and they want to work together. But since they are family, well, there's always fighting, especially among siblings, because they want to have their own way through the whole company. And the father or the parent decided, okay, this is too much for me to deal. I, I can handle you at home, but not 24/7. So even if you're going to kill yourselves, or worse, you're going to kill the company. So let's work with this. So some of the solutions that these parents are coming is that they have to kind of divide or separate the business into small businesses, and that is what spin-off all about. So you have to look into all the material we have worked this semester and find a spot where you can say, okay, from this spot, from this product or this service, we can create a spin-off for one of the kids. And so in that way, everybody will have a piece of the action, and everybody's going to be happy. So that's the task for this class. We are going to continue to work today with the presentations. We have been working during the whole semester, and we're going to continue with the methodology. The methodology we have been working. We finished the understand stage last class. So we did understood the business, and we did understood. We prepared. We got the point of view. We understood the company through the business model, the customer through the persona canvas, the customer journey canvas, and the value proposition canvas. And then we understood the context, the external context of the company through the context canvas, actually. So we need to move on to the ideate stage. That is, I'm sorry, this is not the presentation. Yeah, that is so good. Let me see which one is the presentation. Okay, this one is the presentation, actually. So we are sorry for that. We are going to ideate. So This is a very good video. If you have time, you can see it later. It's called why from where good ideas come from, where the good ideas come from, and it's very well, visually attractive, and it's a way to see where you can come up with different ideas, because that is the purpose of this stage. We need to ideate, we need to generate a lot and lots and lots of ideas, big ideas, bold ideas, impossible ideas, crappy ideas even, but we need to generate as much ideas as possible so we can eventually come up with a very from all of those ideas a good one. So instead of focusing on quality, we are focusing on numbers. So we need to create a lot of ideas. So where does inspiration can come from what we have been working? Okay, first source of inspiration is the value proposition design. Remember that we did the matching between the value proposition products and services that we already have versus or compare with the customers' jobs, gains, and pains, and we did the checking. This one is covered by the product, the value proposition. This one is not. Okay, so maybe one of the nots, the things that are a misfit between one and the other, it can be a good idea for a spin-off. Another source of inspiration is the SWOT. Remember the SWOT? Here we can eventually work with the strengths and the weaknesses, and the strengths and the weaknesses can come from the business model canvas and can come from the journey, the customer journey canvas from the side of the company, and the weaknesses and the customer journey canvas can also help us with the weaknesses from the company perspective, and also the opportunities and threats from the customer perspective. I said it correctly, from the strengths and weaknesses from the company perspective, and the opportunities and threats from the customer perspective. Yes, that's what I mean. Okay, and also opportunities and threats can come from the context canvas. So here it's a very good source of inspiration, and we can actually do something about that. Okay, so we need one creative tool to actually help us deal with the generation of ideas. And as you can see on screen, there are a lot of tools that we can use in order to generate that much ideas, but at the end we need to select just one, and by selecting one we are going to use one of those synthesis tools. I will tell you later. Okay, so we are going to use, for this example, we're going to use the wall of ideas, and here in the walls of ideas, in the middle where it says see, okay, here it says main idea, this here in the middle, the other way, this way in the middle. Here we are going to define, or going to write down in the post-it, of course, what do we want to search. In this case, we want to search ideas for a spin-off, and the inspiration is going to be the value proposition design. So that's set in the middle. Then we are going to generate a lot of ideas through brainstorming or any other creative idea that you can find, in order to generate as much ideas as you find. And you also can start asking, what if we do this, and what if we do that, what if we work with a different customer segment, what if we change the distribution channel, what if we, so eventually some of that idea is going to be a good idea for a spin-off. And once we have all these ideas, we need to choose one. So how are we going to choose one? Well, we're going to use the NUF test. NUF stands for new, useful, and feasible. And you're going to evaluate each idea you're going to give a score from 1 to 10 to if it's a new. If it's new, that means that it's not been tried before, not even in the industry. Useful, when it solves a problem, and feasible, when it can implement it in practice. You're going to give a score from 1 to 10, and then do the sum. And at the end, the score at the bottom is going to be the score of the idea, and then you're going to give each idea a score, and then you're going to choose the idea who has the highest score. So what is the task for today? Yes, today. Okay, first you're going to fill out the wall of ideas, this one, the spin-off from value proposition design as a main idea, and then you're going to generate a lot of ideas using the value proposition design as an inspiration. Then you're going to do the SWOT. Remember SWOT? Yes, you're going to do the SWOT for using all the canvases that we have used before, and generate the SWOT, the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. And this is going to be the inspiration for your wall of ideas for the other one. So you're going to generate 2 wall of ideas, one from the value proposition design and the second one from the SWOT. And then you're going to evaluate each idea using the NUF test that is already there, and you're going to post the 2 wall of ideas, the NUF test, the SWOT analysis, and the Excel. Remember, we used Excel chart for evaluating the business model and the strengths and the weaknesses. Okay, so we are going to use that today also. So, and everything is going to be posted on Blackboard. You already know Blackboard, so let me show you where do I want everything. Okay, so learning activities is going to be the place where you're going to put in the EDA stage, you're going to upload everything. And if you have any questions about the topic we're talking about today, go into the Team 5 design process. And in design process, please select the option of double loop design methodology. Here it is. And there you can find all the files that we have been working, the double loop, the point of view, understand, the SWOT, it's already there. The ideate stage is already there, so you can go through again. And at the end, this is the Excel file for the strengths and weaknesses. And if you don't have, you need more, if you need to work with the tools, then here in design tools, there is the list of all the tools that we are going to work, or we already been working. So, and that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. So there's 3 ways you can find me today. You can inbox me. I'm going to be connected to Facebook. I'm always connected to Facebook, actually, so it won't be a problem. You can email me, or we can use the Remind tool. Remind is just like WhatsApp, but instead of getting connected through a phone, cell phone number, we are going to be connected by this in this group. It's already open, so you just join that group, and then you start sending me messages through your through your cell phone or your computer, and I will receive them on my cell phone, and I will answer it just like WhatsApp. Okay, and that's it. Have a very nice day. I hope you finish everything for today. We're going to work on something different next class, so you better finish everything today. And I will see you next Wednesday on time in class. And thank you. Have a nice weekend and keep working. And another thing, Sonia is going to give you the materials in case you need them. And you can stay in the classroom, or you can go anywhere. But remember that everything is due today. Thank you. Bye.